sibling in your family, are you? You're the middle one. Any idea why I asked such a question? Well, well, in Catholic... We're in the paddock for the feature event, the Woodsmith Construction Group Fillies Handicap, and it's the Woodsmith Construction Straight Mile Series qualifier. You know all about this type of race. It's legendary at Redcar, the Straight Mile Championship, the final of which is in October. Number one is Own Accord. Great day yesterday with Audience winning the Lennox for Cheveley Park. The owners have this grey daughter of Pivotal here, Own Accord. Big chance, should benefit from dropping in trip. Certainly didn't stay a mile and 2 furlongs at Ayr last time out. Did well at Wetherby. The 1 mile handicap that Own Accord won in June has worked out particularly well and was also a winner in April of a 7 furlong maiden. So holding the form well, number one, but didn't stay last time. Number two is Zenjabila. Zenjabila, who's dropping in class. This horse well beaten at Newmarket on the July course last time, but has won a couple of times last summer. So this is the time of year for number two, Zenjabila. But that horse has got the red hood on today. Number four is Red PIXIE. Red PIXIE, 3-year-old hood first time, should benefit from up in trip. Won at Carlisle, but was always just doing enough that day, which I like when horses do that. They don't overdo it, as long as they're winning and showing the right attitude. And the handicap debut today for Red PIXIE, who will be top of the market, will run in the famous Judmont colours, of course, and PJ McDonald riding for Sir Michael Stout. So Red PIXIE, hooded first time today, that is the key, it would appear, for this Red PIXIE today. And the other one behind us, off to our left now, is Sapphire, who was, you could argue, just touched off at Beverley, a bit unlucky to lose out in that photo against Moon Spirit. Moon Spirit well beaten at Goodwood yesterday, so didn't boost the form. And Bluffer on the Bus was third in that race, and we saw Bluffer on the Bus run fair enough, but exposed in defeat yesterday afternoon. But Sapphire, Tom Keeley-Marshall gets on well with Sapphire, and this horse has been consistent in handicaps. And number 5 will round off the set. That's Golden Melody. This mare by Bellardo is older than many, or older than most, all of them indeed, she's the elder, and is more exposed because of that. But she did win at Carlisle in June, but has disappointed since. So off they go down to the start for this feature event on the straight mile. They'll be coming up the middle. I know Kieran Fallon's winner ended up on the far side, but he did say that it was just greenness that made his horse just edge a little bit left at Cognizance, and he said it was just because of the colour and everyone, the hats and everything, the bright colours of everybody on a summer's afternoon with a high number of people here this afternoon at Redcar, but generally coming down the middle will be the key, and the stalls are in the middle, and it's only a small field, but expect him to go central. Red Pixie, a 3-year-old who's got the hood for the first time today. It looks as though this extra distance is really going to suit Red Pixie. Daughter of Kingman, she's really well bred. She's out of Desert Diamond as well, and there could well be more to come now, stepping up to a mile. The thing about the Carlisle race was, here we go, best turned out. Number 3 Zapphire's just got the best turned out, number 3 Zapphire. But yeah, going back to Red Pixie, the thing about that win was that it was a stiff distance, so the step up in trip will suit, but the stiff track, back on a flat track over further, and a horse who does just enough, looks like it's going to suit. Got the hood on for the first time. That can make it a bit tricky. I know over jumps, Brian Hughes says he doesn't necessarily like riding horses who have hoods. Donald McCain said it makes them sometimes edge left and right, which is, you wouldn't expect that, but it does. But yeah, it looks as though Red Pixie is going to be fine over this trip with the first time hood. Expect a big run. Number 3 Zapphire is best turned out, just touched off at Beverley last time. Yeah, great atmosphere here, Nick. They're down at the start. The final of the Straight Mile Championship will be in October. It'll come round quickly enough. We're at the end of July today. Can you believe it? Nice to see a bit of sunshine though. They are down at the start, small field. These are normally much bigger fields, these qualifiers. It is our feature event of the day. It looks as though Red Pixie is the one to beat. This horse is a 3-year-old against exposed rivals, older rivals. Zenjabila is the other 3-year-old in it. But Red Pixie, first time hood, the extra distance looks like suiting. And I was just saying there on extra, the fact that this horse was doing just enough at Carlisle is always encouraging. And Red Pixie is a well-bred daughter of Kingman who makes the handicap debut today off a mark that looks workable to say the least. Sapphire is the best turned out. She's a 4-year-old. Tom Keeley-Marshall takes them out and gets on really well with this horse, so that's a handy 7. Julie Camacho is here this afternoon. Very consistent type in this sort of race. Finished a close second, just beaten in a photo by Moon Spirit. I know Moon Spirit was well beaten yesterday, but that was down at Goodwood. Bluffer on the Bus was 3rd in that race at Beverley and ran well enough to the furlong pole yesterday in defeat, but you wouldn't say boosted the form. Sapphire, though, still very consistent. You can't knock that horse for that second at Beverley. Own Accord, I like the look of this one, should benefit from dropping in trip, runs in the Cheveley Park colours on the back of their great success yesterday in the Lennox with Audience. Own Accord then didn't stay 10 furlongs last time, will be much better suited by this extended 7. It's just short of a mile. It is the straight mile qualifier after all. And Zenjabila is the other 3-year-old, drops in class, well beaten in the Newmarket July course last time, but this is her time of year. She won a couple of times last summer. Golden Melody's the exposed type. She's the mother of the party. She's 6 years of age, twice the age of the likes of Red Pixie and Zenjabila. Golden Melody, by dint of her age, is the more exposed in the field. Not too many left to go in, I would hope. I think we've got 2 of the 5 already in the stalls. So a quality race, as you'd expect. The feature event of 6 here at Redcar. I think we'll go back to Derek and take in commentary on this one.
Yeah, nice little race this, isn't it, over the straight mile. Red Pixie trading 13 to 8, Own Accord 2 to 1. Won't be too long. Just the last one to be put in is Red Pixie. Stand by, we're ready. And they're off. So here we go, 5 runners over the straight mile, all 5 well into their stride in this Woodsmith construction group. Fillies Handicap. And let's see who's going to take them along. In the grey, that's Own Accord, that's going to lead. Pulling quite hard in the yellow and blue on the inside is Zenjabila. Then in the green-pink sash, also taking a hold is Red Pixie. Towards the outside, the sheepskin noseband of Sapphire, and the back marker early on is Golden Melody. Coming down with about 6 furlongs left to run, the red and white colours of Own Accord. That's the leader under David Nolan. Disputing second place on the outside, Red Pixie and PJ McDonald. On the inside in the yellow colours, Zenjabila and Jack Mitchell. Then towards the outside in the white with the black spots, Sapphire and Tom Keeley-Marshall. And just the back marker in the red and black diamonds, Golden Melody and Tom Eves. Coming down towards the halfway stage in this Woodsmith construction group, Fillies Handicap. There's about 4 lengths between the quintet, and it's the grey, Own Accord, who has the lead. But now looming up with a pink cap is Red Pixie, and up on the white outside with the sheepskin noseband, it's Sapphire. Zenjabila in the yellow colours is 4th, and Golden Melody now beginning to close on these leaders. 2.5 furlongs left to run. Against the rails, Own Accord. In the pink cap, it's Red Pixie. These two are stride for stride. Back in 3rd is Sapphire. Then towards the inside, Zenjabila. And still the back marker is Golden Melody. Now Red Pixie begins to get the head in front. Sapphire is staying on all the time. On the far side, staying on all the time is the grey, Own Accord. And the yellow colour, Zenjabila, is absolutely flying. Coming down towards the line. This could be close. Sapphire getting up. Oh, that's a photo! Photo! Sapphire and Red Pixie. That's one for the judge.
Thriller. 3, Sapphire might have prevailed here. Julie Camacho and Tom Keeley-Marshall, who gets on well with this horse. It's so close. It's a bob of the head. 3 was in front, but it looks there on that evidence like Red Pixie might just have nutted Sapphire. On the far side was Zenjabila, who was under strong pressure 2 out and has found a second wind and kept on. Golden Melody threatened on the outside momentarily with a wide run, having been at the back of the field early on. And Own Accord, who was settled with the ears pricked on the far side. That horse did so well settling in the lead. Hung on in there, but then just dropped away. It looks there, doesn't it, as though the far side, Red Pixie, might just have got the better of Sapphire, who was definitely in front before the line. But for me, I'd have thought maybe Red Pixie has nailed it. We'll let the judge announce it anyway. But yeah, a thriller. Leave it to the judge. Here we go. Yeah, Red Pixie got there then, but it really was on the nod, as the saying goes. 3 Sapphire finishes second. So Red Pixie only did enough at Carlisle. Goodness me, only did enough today as well. Stepped up in trip, seemed to need every yard of it as well. Found plenty. Had been a bit keen early on. I think this horse has won despite the slow pace in the race, or relative slow pace. Wanted to go a stride quicker. You can see why this horse has got the hood on. Just helped her to settle soon after the first furlong. PJ did well to get on top of her temperament in the first couple of furlongs. This well-bred daughter of Kingman, and this is a vital success for her. Who's to say she'll not be back for the final in October? But look at that for a finish of heads, and a cracking run. All credit to Zenjabila for doing so well to finish third. Herself had been a little bit keen, but settled quicker than the eventual winner, I thought, through the first furlong, but had been keen through the first few strides under Jack Mitchell. But it really was heads up, heads down. Red Pixie was the winner, the 3-year-old winning it, right on the line from the 4-year-old Sapphire. But there's more to come from this Red Pixie, especially when she learns to